Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, back to another episode of my Hungarian Let's Play. I thought I would just start off for those of you who are watching these back to back. The reason I wanted to declare on Genoa and take Genoa, even though we're going to inherit it for free, last episode I mentioned doing that. I'm not going to do it, but there was a brief window where France wasn't going to back them up and I thought I would do it. The reason is because if we take the Genoan province, then that's where that's where global trade is going to form, almost guaranteed. Probably the only competitor is Beijing. Oh, we can actually see it here, and no, it's a joke. Ming has not been doing that well overall, I don't think, because I'm surprised they even became an invalid rival. It's not like we've inherited all of the Empire of Europe. We're just casually kind of the number one guy, and he became invalid. So I've got a feeling that he's actually not doing as well as he could be, and Beijing is not looking that good either. I have seen global trade spawn there in the past, and yeah, that's why I was thinking I'd take it. We would spend quite some aggressive expansion and coring cost, etc. But global trade gives you 100 to each thing when it actually spawns in your country, 100 to each, and it would allow us to accept global trade sooner, although, I think overall we'll accept global trade very soon anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm not too worried about it. When I do view it that way, you know, the fact that it only gives you 100 admin, we're gonna spend probably 100 admin on the province. So in hindsight, I actually don't care. Now Aragon gets pissed off, but the Cossacks are increased in happiness. That's fine. Oh, that gives us cavalry to infantry ratio. Huh. Interesting. Unfortunately, that fluctuates a lot. Yeah, last episode, France expanded into the Empire quite a bit. And the situation with Brabant is really upsetting. The solution, I think, in my opinion, is when we declare on the Ottomans, I'm going to take Flanders. I'm going to take Flanders, then Brabant will be inside the Empire, then I'm going to add Flanders to the Empire. No, I won't. I'm not going to bother coring it. It's 22 development. I was going to say I'm going to add it to the Empire, then just release him as a dude after converting him to Catholic. But actually, I think what I'll do is just convert the province and then just give it back to him. And he'll just be a dude chilling there. And he might join the Empire, but he'll most likely just get gobbled up by somebody. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do instead. But what we're going to do immediately here, or very soon, is actually declare on Aragon. I'm giving us a few months of peace for our war exhaustion to decrease a little bit faster. But we're going to go straight into war against Aragon. And I'm going to try and piece him out in a somewhat timely fashion when this is cored up. We'll be coring up the Sicilian region around here. Our diplomats are not doing all that much. We need Tria's vote. The overextension is what I'm gonna influence nation here. The overextension is what put us behind there. Dude, I gotta watch this. This is pretty sketchy. I'd be fairly upset if we just randomly lost the emperorship. Okay, we got his vote again. Yep, here we go. Aragon should be a breeze. I think we have a stronger navy just because he's been wrecked so many times in the future. Here we go. I've got over 20 favors with France. Worst case scenario, we could call him in, but we don't need him, just as I suspected. The Ottomans are selling maps. Okay. So there's no fort here in Sicily, which means we don't actually need a fort to... Okay, I'm going to take what tech is Aragon? He's behind us as well. I'm going to take the manpower modifier guy. I don't think we need the discipline, and manpower is good for us. I like the idea of getting some manpower. Just going to take this nice and chill. Occupy what we can. And then go assault the mainland of Aragon. I'm interested to see how much we can get away with in terms of aggressive expansion. I want at least that. Oh, man. We've got a truce with most of these guys, but it's going to really piss off Tuscany, the Papal State, and Genoa. Genoa is now like our enemy. Luckily, he's in the Catholic Trade League. I hope he stays in it, because he was Catholic up until last episode. But Tuscany and the Pope, yeah, I'd prefer not to really irritate them if possible. I maxed my relations with Savoy, and I don't know why. He's been neutral in the League War. I'd like him to join the Catholic League if possible, because he's definitely moderately powerful. He's nothing to scoff at, personally. I don't think. France is all, sorry, not France. Russia is all over the show, helping us in these wars. It's pretty cool. Like, unlike some people that I'm not gonna mention, that just sit around being complete potato bastards and then betray me in the future, Russia's actually helpful, being my nice subject. Wow, 35% liberty desire. Feeling good about that. That was more of an issue than I actually thought, to be honest. But I mean, he was like pretty much the equivalent of us when we PU'd him. Speaking of PUs, guys, if we did get a peaceful PU, if we had good RNG here, like you can see a succession war here, Sweden would have like basically very little liberty desire. When they are peacefully PU'd, their liberty desire is like usually way less, because you don't get all the negative modifier for truce break and forcing, attacking them, blah 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 blah. You end up having really good relations usually. If this guy loses, he's not going to have many options to retreat, and that's going to be a stack wipe, and then he's going to feel really bad about this war in general. I'm going to downsize my forces even more, guys. Let's have a think. Is this 50%? That's 15. Yeah, that is. The composition is okay there. Gonna just continue to downsize my armies a bit. Dude, we're so poor. It's pretty upsetting. It's pretty upsetting. I don't really know what to do about it apart from continue the warfare. Just keep on going. Okay, we got some good war score against Aragon, and technically we don't need a fort, so I'll have a look at our piecing out situation. Now we can go into war against Tunis, but I need to finish the coring up on his core so that it doesn't stop coring when we declare on him. Yeah, let's make sure to get some cash from Aragon, because I need it big time. Army traditions at 90, so good, man, so good. Yay, Russia's on the mainland, what a boss. Russia just participates like a champion. Every day he'd be hustling. Okay, let's get our cavalry down to size 7. Go pick these guys up. I wonder if Castile will make the same mistake of attacking him because we're attacking him, and then we peace out very soon and then he'll lose. I kind of want that to happen, because the smaller Castile gets... He's at war in Mexico. Dude, he's probably going to lose. Are you the attacker? He's attacking to try to get a Mexican colony, but I got a feeling he might lose, because he's just such a weakened state. I can't wait, guys, for the colonial ideas to pay off. That's really the kind of the bright future that we're looking forward to. That's the hope on the horizon. Is Prussia's expanding here. Trying to get some claims against Lithuania that we can actually sort of push and block out the Prussians, if possible. What's going on here? Yep. Sweden's allied to Lithuania, that's right. Yeah, how's our truce look here? Ages, 5 years. Okay, well, Prussia's at war, dude. He's not going to declare the Protestant League while at war, but he also has truce with us, doesn't he? Derpy derp. It doesn't matter. Inconsequential. I feel like weakening Prussia was the way to go, and I feel like the Protestant League is just going to time out. That's my prediction. I kind of hope I'm right, and we don't have to fight a massive Protestant League. I think it's just going to time out, but we will see. Now, the other thing is I got to make sure I'm not overextended, so we got to prolong this war until this core has finished. Love the fact that our war exhaustion is going down whilst we're at war. It's very good. Alrighty, we're really far ahead in military. Let's just throw down some generals, at least for our third stack, which doesn't have a general. Not the best general ever, but he's got 4 siege. That's pretty crazy. Russia's gonna throw a ship away there. I'll just let him do that. I don't want to fight a big battle at sea. Alrighty, just like that. This was ogre, but we have to wait. Yep, we've got to wait until our land is caught up. Nice. Once this region is completely stable, guys, I'm gonna delete these forts on Africa as well. I like the ones near the boundaries. Got some Kivanian rebels. That's fine. We got a stack there in position to help against that. He's over here on Venice. It's fine. Tax from the Pope. That's important. We're like never reaching that third stability because I keep spending it, but it's okay. Relations with Trier, I suppose, are capped down. We've got the votes on lockdown, so we're okay. Yep. Loving the fact that Sweden has Hunyard, guys. That's definitely not a bad thing overall. Alrighty, so we'll just let time go on here. The heck? Oh, that's in Poland. I thought it was walked into my land. Just let time progress on here. I should be looting land though, eh? And let's station our fleet there so we don't spend sailors. Doing nicely on the sailors. I was trying to look for places to use my diplomats. Why don't we just make sure France is happy with us in the meantime? What's this? Did I build a spy network in Russia? I didn't mean to do that. I meant to improve relations. Just keep that capped off. People sharing maps all over the place. Almost cored up some dudes. We got a lot of 30k, 25k. Those are Africans, so I'm going to be using these guys in Africa. This unrest is quite formidable. Let's get these guys over there in the meantime. Alrighty, this France is a bit of a beast, eh guys? That's a big France blob. But it will be nothing to the entire HRE combined. I don't need to finish this, technically. It's not a big deal, actually. We don't need to finish that for the longest time until we'd be like capped on Navy, which we're not even close. So why don't we take why don't we catch up Negative 15 on spending on tech is good. And that will get rid of any kind of unbalanced research threat. And I'll be changing my focus back to admin when I can. So we're doing nice in that regard. Now, is Tuscany's relations capped? They are. Alrighty. So the coalition is no big deal either. And the truce with the Ottomans is coming up. It would be a good time to declare this while Prussia's preoccupied fighting this war as well. Dude, maybe I should forget about Wow, we've got to stabilize Africa. I might not declare on Tunis though, or else we'll have to stabilize Africa for even longer. Yep, truce just came up with the Ottomans. Send an insult there before we declare war. Get a little bit of power projection. I think I might go in against the Ottomans, guys, because I'm worried that the Prussians will not back him up shortly because of the war that he's involved in, and I want them to. I want to indirectly attack them. If we attack them, you see, we have to deal with the whole league. But if I indirectly attack him, well, hang on. I'll have to see if Mainz backs us up. If Mainz backs us up against Prussia, I want to give him land. That's somewhere we can spend a diplomat. Give him Prussian land and weaken him big time. That's what I want to see, and that's what I want to do. Weak Prussia. Sick of this guy. He thinks he's so tough. Because he is. He knows he's tough. Let's put it that way. He knows just how tough he is, the bastard. Alrighty. Definitely deal with this one stack first. How big is this one? 25 is not so big of a deal. Tunisians, 40k. I think after coring and the little bit of war exhaustion goes away, I think this should be stable, yeah? It's Catholic, man. It's Catholic. Come on, game. I think you're good. Dude, we're actually so poor. It's crazy. Negative 30 a month. That's insane. Interest is 13. That's a lot. Army maintenance is 44. It's a lot. We got an event for corruption, if I remember correctly. Maybe it's gone away. Army maintenance down. We're still losing money. Whew. We're funding 2 colonies. The corruption is a lot. It's because we're overextended, obviously. Supporting loyalists. That's a lot. 6.6. I mean, it's 20 Liberty Desire though, dude. We can't manage that. He'd be at 52, but we're kind of getting to a point where we could. He's almost max relations though, and he's hardly stable if we turn that off. Whew, man, it's a bit of a rough spot we're in, but we'll be fine. Just keep on expanding. We're about to get more influence in Genoa, which helps our trade out at least. Okay, there we go. Let's peace out. We just got war repressions from Aragon. That's something. Completed our mission. Found East American colony. That's something we can do. Is it anywhere? An Eastern American colonial region. So I wanted to diplo-vassalize Brittany. Yep. Eastern America, yeah. Maybe I'm overthinking things with Brittany though, eh? I mean, France is just going to kill him by the looks of things. I don't know. I think I'm kind of overthinking things, but this does give us a nice reward. I'll throw it down in one of these centers of, throw it down there. Once we have a colonist free. This guy is near finishing up. Alrighty, let's convert some of these African provinces. And core up Sicily. Mainz will back us up. Alrighty, I'd like to quickly go into war, if I could, and wreck Prussia. I wonder if we could give Mainz the center of Reformation. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we could give him 1, 2, 3. He's got religious ideas. This is fairly low development. 14 is not that high. You could get rid of that. That would be nice. Negative 30 a month. Oh man. Oh jeez. Oh, we need next up. Next up, we need inflation reduction from the Pope. Ooh boy, not the most pleasant spot to be in. How are we doing on Liberty Desire? Pretty good, pretty good. I think I'm gonna stop though getting rid of my troops because we got only 3 smaller stacks now. And as the Liberty Desire gets better, I'm going to try to turn off the support loyalists. A cheap freaking Diplo Rip Advisor would really help us right now. That's like the story of my life. So we're waiting for these Algerians to spawn. They're at 90%. And I'm going to deal with them and most likely go in against the Ottomans. We could go in against Tunis if we change our mind. That's easy war. But I want to fight the Prussians while he's preoccupied. Because it would actually prevent him from expanding as well. Just waiting on the Algerians. Why don't you spawn, guys? These Tunisians are not happy. Can we get an unrest advisor? That's really expensive, but it's going to be worth it, guys. This is a 40,000 stack, which should begin... God dang it. Should begin diminishing. Let's go diminish this Tunisian stack, and then I'm going to get rid of that advisor. Manpower's getting up there. Yeah, the sooner we declare on the Ottomans, the better, dude. He's recovering big time as well. What's this military tech now? He's 2 behind us. If we take discipline, we could just brutalize that guy, I'm pretty sure. I mean, he's not behind because he's smashing out a religious idea. Now, the Algerian tech is not so good, I don't think. Let's see. Pretty much using my best general. Ugh. God, why are the Tunisians... Oh, Iran. Oh, one of these is Tunisian for some reason. Alright. There we go. I'll sit on here for a couple months, just get rid of this mess. It's spawned. It's spawned. Great. Where the hell even are you guys? The hell just happened? Did you guys see that? If you looked over here, maybe it's my imagination. I think it might have been my imagination. I think the Kivanian spawned, and I thought it was Tunisian. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Calm down, monk. You're going crazy. Too much staring at my computer screen playing this game. Tunisians are on the decline. Life's good in the hood. Spending money that we don't have. Incredibly poor. It's beautiful. Beauty, mate. How much? We're pretty far ahead in military. I'd be willing to raise our... Prussia will still back them up. Okay, let's go take this stack first while this one forces these Tunisians to despair. I gotta declare on the Ottomans like very soon, in a couple months, because Prussia's not gonna back them up in a moment. And we can call in Mainz and France, so that will make this war pretty easy. France will obviously ravage these. He might keep occupation on this though. The bastard. I'll rush Brabant down. That's what I'm gonna do. I just hope I can get there in time. Alrighty, guys. Here we go. Back to war we go. It's about time that I end the episode. You know what? Let's just call France in a staggered manner. I'll wait to call him in. How many favors do we have? We got tons. Nice. Crusade modifier. Beautiful. Inflation reduction from the Pope. I'll call him in so that I can land in his port. We'll be unlucky if he gets on the capital of Brabant and doesn't let me have it. What's going on? There we go. Hey, can you go here, France? Just don't go for don't piece of crap. I could just give it to France if he keeps it. That's a solution as well. I don't want to make him any stronger than he already is, but it's a solution to help the Empire out. Freaking games. So he's fighting Morocco apparently. What's going on? He's attacker against Mali. But why? He's helping Portugal against Mali. Alrighty. Alrighty. Bit of an awkward spot, guys. Gonna focus. Not so worried if the Ottomans siege us up. It's not the end of the world. Gonna focus out his allies and then flood down. It's gonna be the battles which allow us to kind of recover the war score against the Ottomans. But we can do the same thing we did last time, which is it's white peace him essentially. I prefer not to, but yeah, there we go. Tunisian rebel faction has declined. Yep. Just about as much as it will. So let's go pick our troops up. It's going to be about getting Brabant out, getting Prussia out, wrecking him, giving some of his land to Mainz. I'll see if we can go 1, 2, 3 and give Mainz a centre of reformation. He'll be able to get rid of that. And with his religious ideas. And that's going to be it, guys. Then I'll try to actually swing back and defeat the Ottomans and actually get some war score. But I don't know how. That's really up to the gods, how well we do there, because Russia might feed him away war score by losing battles or something like that. But I would like to end this war by taking some land from the Ottomans, as well as, you know, sorting out Europe a little bit. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying, and I'll see you in the next episode.